What's up, everybody? It's been a minute, so I wanted to share with you three books that I've been reading just for fun lately that I think some of you would really enjoy. They're all pretty different in genre and scope, but they all seem to agree on one thing, perhaps the thing I most like to see explored in a good book, and that is this idea that humanity is a collection of beautiful disasters, and we're all just kind of clinging to order by our fingertips. So let's talk about them. The first is Elizabeth George's new novel, A Slowly Dying Cause, that just came out last month. This one scratches that Tana French itch. It's lush, psychological. Every sentence is a kind of slow, deliberate incision. It starts in a tin and pewter workshop in Cornwall, England, where someone is found dead on the same property a mining company is desperate to buy. Q, Inspector Lindley, and Sergeant Havers, two of the genre's most finely drawn detectives, navigating a mess of family greed, old secrets, and class decay. It's got that procedural precision of Broadchurch and like the slow unraveling you expect from Ruth Rendell or early P.D. James. But what I love most is how George uses the murder as a pressure test for British civility. Like the remains of the day if Anthony Hopkins had to dust for fingerprints. So basically, if you like your mysteries steeped in guilt, nominal politeness, and damp weather, this is your next fix. It's a perfectly plotted mystery novel. This next one, cold as hell in the best way. It's A Gift Before Dying, the debut novel by Malcolm Kempt, and it comes out in January. So lucky me, I got an early look. The novel is set way up in the Arctic Circle where the sun doesn't rise for months and moral clarity goes to die. Our de facto haunted detective, Sergeant Eldrick Cole, botches a big case, becomes estranged from his family, and gets exiled north, then finds the body of a young Inuit girl he'd promised to protect. From there, it's part quest for redemption and part descent into frozen madness. Think True Detective Season 1 meets True Detective North Country. I'm a sucker for detective novels set in an interesting location, like Jane Harper's The Dry, and this one scratches that same itch. Every chapter feels like watching a match burn in a blizzard. It's not just a whodunit, it's about the weight of guilt when the world around you is literally collapsing from isolation and cold. And then there's this one, which goes for the heart instead of the jugular. Michael Mendez Guevara's The Closest Thing to a Normal Life. Genre wise, it's YA on the surface, but with some literary DNA. Think like Aristotle and Dante discover the secrets of the universe, or the disreputable history of Frankie Landau Banks. So if you like mature YA that doesn't skimp on language and storytelling, it's your next favorite read. 17-year-old Ethan Matthew moves from Spain to Texas to live with his grandparents after his journalist parents are killed overseas in a terrorist attack. He's grieving, half assimilated, and just trying to survive high school until he starts an underground student paper that exposes a racist event at the privileged school, and things get worse from there. Meanwhile, there's a queer love story. It's subtle, awkward, authentic, and it gives the story a tremendous emotional engine. But what's refreshing for me and what I like best about this novel is how the novel never condescends to the teenage perspective. It's sharp, funny, political, and deeply, deeply human. I was not at all surprised to learn that the author has worked as a high school English teacher because the novel's conflicts are deeply grounded in richly realized characters. It's a very fun read. And finally, this isn't one that I'm reading because I wrote it, but Her New Eyes is out wherever you buy books and was recently released as an audiobook. If you like weird, absurdist, speculative fiction, check that out. So let me know in the comments which of these books strikes your fancy or just what you've been reading lately and want to talk about.